Israel scattered. David's son Solomon ruled next. His kingdom was a magnificent kingdom. At the height of its glory, it was a picture and type of a kingdom reign of God's Son, the Lord Jesus Christ. The entire world heard of its glory, and kings and queens came to see it and honor Solomon. 1 Kings 10 verses 23 to 25. So King Solomon exceeded all the kings of the earth for riches and for wisdom. And all the earth sought to Solomon, to hear his wisdom, which God had put in his heart. And they brought every man his present, vessels of silver, and vessels of gold, and garments, and armor, and spices, horses, and mules, a rate year by year. 2 Chronicles 9 verses 13 to 14. Now the weight of gold that came to Solomon in 1 year was 636 talents of gold, beside that which chapmen and merchants brought. And all the kings of Arabia and governors of the country brought gold and silver to Solomon. For most of Solomon's reign, he served God. However, in his later years, he took many wives who led him into idolatry. Because of this, Israel's kingdom was split into two parts: Israel, composed of 10 tribes, and Judah, composed of 2 tribes. Then, every king in Israel, the northern kingdom, later also called Samaria, led the people into idolatry. So, as God had warned under the law, he took them out of the land by letting the Assyrians conquer them and carry them away. Later, Judah, the southern kingdom, also went into idolatry and was taken out of their land by the Babylonians. The people of Israel were now scattered among the Gentiles, out of their land. This was God's judgment upon them for their continual disobedience. It is exactly what he had told them he would do if they did not obey his laws. Leviticus 26 verses 33 to 39. And I will scatter you among the heathen, and will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste. Then shall the land enjoy her Sabbaths, as long as it lie desolate, and ye be in your enemy's land, even then shall the land rest, and enjoy her Sabbaths. As long as it lie desolate it shall rest, because it did not rest in your Sabbaths, when ye dwelt upon it. And upon them that are left alive of you I will send a faintness into their hearts in the lands of their enemies, and the sound of a shaken leaf shall chase them, and they shall flee, as fleeing from a sword, and they shall fall when none pursueth. And they shall fall one upon another, as it were before a sword, when none pursueth, and ye shall have no power to stand before your enemies. And ye shall perish among the heathen, and the land of your enemies shall eat you up. And they that are left of you shall pine away in their iniquity in your enemies' lands, and also in the iniquities of their fathers shall they pine away with them. Coming up next, a new covenant with Israel. God will write his law in their hearts.